we will have customized devices, and we may have predefined devices. This is an example for a predefined device. This is an example for customized. What is the difference between predefined and customized? If it is predefined, that means the system doesn't know that there is a device like that attached to the system or attached before, right? So it has nothing to do with that particular device. So that is called predefined. But that device is compatible to work with the system, right? If it is customized, then it may be available or may be defined. There are different phases. If it is available, yes, you can use it. If it is predefined, that means, if it is defined, that means once we used it, then we removed it from the system, right? Say for example, if I have a printer, brand new printer, waiting there, not attached to this system, so that will be predefined. Now I come to a port, I take a port and attach that printer to the port, right? Then now it will be, and the driver will be loaded. I type CFGMGR, right? So that printer will be defined and it will be available for use. Now if I turn off the printer, it is not available, but it is defined. So these are the different states, okay? We'll talk about those states when we talk about devices, okay? Any questions so far? It may look little complicated now, but when I do the lab and when I show some pictures, you will understand this better, okay? So what are the three repositories in ODM? Where are they? The repositories in ODM? ETC OBJ repos, and then user library. Okay, lib. Okay. Then the other one.
Another is user share.
Yeah.
Library OBJ repos.
Yeah. What is there in the last one you mentioned?
Last one, different architecture.
Yeah, the information there can be shared by different architecture. The information there will be mainly something like, so in user share, the last one, the information here will be history, historical information, okay, or LPP information. Those type of information will be there. Historical means what software was installed in the system, those type of historical information, right? And this is packages, right? The information in the second one here, what type of information will be there?
Same architecture.
That means the share between same architecture.
AIX
What type of information? We may have, apart from other things, we may have NIM information, right? We may have dump information, dump related information, dump facility information. Those are there in the handout I gave you. Did you check the handout? Yeah. Yeah. And SMIT related information. Here we have product also. SMIT related information. All those information will be there. And in the object repos, what will information will be there?
Local machine.
Correct?
First one.
The first one, what information will be there?
Customized.
Customized ones, yeah. The predefined ones will be where? Where will be the predefined ones? Predefined.
Predefined is the third one.
This
share,
one, right?
share.
Check your notes. Predefined is in that. It says PDDV, predefined device, predefined attribute, predefined configuration. Okay? Connection, sorry, predefined connection, sorry. Those things are in the second one. You don't have to memorize these things, right? You just understand. And you have these notes with you, right? You don't have to memorize and know what information should be there, right? But in the quiz and exams we may ask, but it doesn't mean when you're going to work you have to have all those information in your head. It is there in your notes, right? So use it whenever you have to use, right? You should know how to drop an object, you should know how to add an object, you should drop an object class, sorry, and you should know how to drop an object class, you should know how to delete an object, you should know how to add an object, you should know how to see the contents of an object, right? All those things. Okay? Any questions? So now we will talk about devices, then we will go and do the labs. We say this is my system, and I have the kernel, and I have a port. Okay? So if I want a particular printer to work, right, or want a particular USB to be recognized by the system, right? So that particular item may be a printer or maybe a USB which I am going to attach, a pen drive, okay, I am going to attach. That should be in the predefined database. So we should have in the predefined database. That means it should start with predefined, PD what? PD, capital PD, right? Predefined. What is there? What one of the
Capital
PD
PD.
is there in the notes? PD device TV. Okay, PD TV.
It's a PD.
Just one or two, just remember.
The second
Very
one is-
easy for the class today. Huh? Okay. So PD DV, right? So it should be in this database, predefined database. So now I took a printer, I want to attach to this, so it is in this directory, so it checked, it is, in this database, so it's okay, okay, it's okay. Now I am going to attach this, so now I am attaching this, attaching the printer. System may not automatically load the drivers, right? The drivers are in the ODM, the ODM has the drivers, okay? And ODM has the predefined information, okay? That is in the ODM, and these are drivers. This is ODM, okay? So now I type a command called cfgmgr or make device -L, right? Then the drivers will be loaded into the system. The drivers are loaded and can communicate with this port, through the port, right? So now I am printing. So now it is in available state. So now this printer is in available state. Earlier it was in predefined state. Now it is in available state. Okay? Now what happens is, I shut down the printer. So printer is already installed in your computer. So it's not predefined now. So now it is defined. So it will be in defined state. If I remove the printer, it will go to defined state. Okay? It is there, but I can't use it. It's not available, right? So these are the different states: predefined, defined, and available. Okay? Now I connected a USB. The same thing happened. When I connected the USB, same thing happened. Now I want to pull the USB out. Okay? So if I want to manually pull it out, I should move this from available to defined. The state has to change from available to defined. So I have to type a command here called remove dev -L. That will remove the device temporarily. It will allow me to remove the device. Okay?